William Ruto's tour of the Western region enters the third day with Vihiga County set to host him. The head of state will commission several projects in the county. Let's cross over to our reporter in the region, Alan Ochanda, for the details. Alan, good morning. Tell us more about the president's visit to Vihiga today.
Well, Fathia, the fourth day of President William Ruto's visit of Western Kenya, of course, with a lot of goodies. He began off on Saturday in Busia County at the Molohova beach, where he launched a fish landing site before commissioning a surgical wall at the Busia Referral Hospital on the same day, and of course proceeded the following day, which was actually Sunday, to Bungoma County, where he attended an interdenominational and Thanksgiving service before launching a road in Musanda, Mumias, West Kakamega County. Yesterday, he was back to Bungoma. Bungoma is actually quite vast and houses Mount Elgon, where he gave warning shots against destruction of the forests and also really addressed down those still practicing the backward culture of female genital mutilation, really reading that riot act, and any person maybe just arrested for perpetrating such heinous acts will actually be prosecuted. Also yesterday, he wrapped up his visit at the Ailing Zoya Sugar Company, really wondering how the private millers are actually still on their feet, while state-owned millers are actually limping. And so it's really undertaking to pump in funds to ensure they resuscitate the ailing sugar industry. But before that, he says there must be an overhaul about the management of the ailing sugar industries, and also really calling out those he feels could be meddling in the journey to resuscitate the sugar industry. So today, morning Tuesday, is actually still chairing that cabinet meeting at the Kakamega State Lodge before he makes his way to this particular county of Vihiga. But of course, here we have some elected leaders here. Let's just speak to Luanda MP Dick Maungu just to tell us what they expect from the president when he comes here to Vihiga County. Karibu sana mheshimiwa. Maybe just tell us, the president is actually expected here at this Mohaya County Hospital. Maybe just tell us from here, what do we expect from the president in as far as his goodies is dangling to all the regions is concerned?
Thank you so much for the opportunity given to me. My name is Dixon Maungu, Member of Parliament, Luanda, as indicated. I must say that we are privileged to host the president in Vihiga County and also in Luanda. It's good to note that since Luanda was established, we've never had a sitting president. So President Ruto is going to be the first sitting president who will be visiting Rwanda for the first time. And therefore, we are excited, we are privileged to host him. And he's actually starting off at Mohaya Hospital, where we expect him to officially launch the new wing of the male and female wards. But we find that Luanda, given that it is in the vast Bunyore, we have a number of things that we expect from the president. One of the things that we expect is infrastructure. I do remember when he took over the reins of leadership, he did declare that he will be very eager to complete any pending projects. And in the county of Vihiga, we have a number of projects that are pending. In Bunyore here, we have, for example, the famous Mombasa Road, which was begun way back in 2014. This road has not been completed 10 years down the line. We have Luanda Mbale Road, which was begun in 2020. Contract period expired, nothing is happening. So we expect that when it comes to Luanda, those are the two key things that we expect to ask of him, that he may be able to consider and see that these projects are completed within a very short time. Besides that, I may also want to say that Luanda is unique. We all know that Bunyore is talented and gifted in terms of talent. So we have a stadium that has, our boys and girls who are playing in the National League always go to Kakamega, either Mumias Complex or Muhungu, to do their home ground matches. We expect and request the president that when he comes over, he may have a good eye to our youth talent by maybe having a stadium. We did migrate the school from where it is to another ground, and therefore ours is to ask that we may have a sports academy for the young talents that we are nurturing, to ensure that these talents are made use of as a source of livelihood, as a way of engaging these young people. It will be selfish of me not to mention that as you look at the hills there, we have lots and lots of granite stones. We have been pursuing a matter concerning a granite factory. And Luanda is loaded with lots and lots of minerals in terms of granite. And one of the things we've been able to table before him previously and even recently is that we will desire that we are able to mine and harvest this granite into something good. So he did promise that he'll be doing a granite factory. Therefore, ours will just be to remind him that indeed Luanda is ripe. Apart from Luanda, he'll be visiting Vihiga, and that is where he's going to launch the low-cost housing. That is next to the county assembly at the this district headquarters, close to 200 units. We expect him to do that today. From there, we shall be heading to the county headquarters, that is Mbale. We have a new wing, the Doctors Plaza. He's expected to launch it off so that now it can accommodate most of our doctors who are practicing and consulting doctors for the sake of our people in Vihiga. In the plan, we also had expected that he'll be going to Cheptulu, opening the Gisambai-Cheptulu Road, which was commissioned and which is already completed and needs commissioning, and therefore finish our journey at Mago. This road that goes from Mago all the way to Lusui. So we expect him to start it off. It's also a road that was begun years back, but for some reason it got stalled. So we expect that it should be jump-started to start us off.
Nice.
Yes.
Maybe, Mheshimiwa, quite a lot on your wish list here. You've talked about granite here, but we understand that the gold mining belt also extends to Vihiga. Yes, it is a small county, but of course rich with natural resources here. Maybe just quite briefly about the gold mining industry, how it can be maybe tapped in its potential to ensure that, yes, it enriches those who are actually the custodians of that land that really housing those houses, those mines.
Yeah, thank you so much for bringing me to speed with regard to gold mines. In this belt from Kilomani all the way to Vihiga here, we have lots of gold deposits which have already been explored and found. Less than about 2 weeks ago, I had a meeting with the mining company, Goldsmith from Tanzania. And this company has been able to do explorations and discovered we have lots of gold deposits at a place known as Elukala. That is at the border of Luanda and Game. We had a setting with the investor, and what these people are looking for is massive land to acquire this land so that they can be able to explore. They are trying to combine this with the one in Kolomani so that we have one factory, and it is envisaged that this factory will be at Elukala, and therefore combine the deposits in Luanda and the deposits in Kolomani to ensure we're able to mine. So I must say that we are favored and blessed of God to have all these resources, because apart from the granite, we have this gold, plus many other things that we expect to, God-given resources.
Nice.
Yes.
Thanks so much. Well, Fathia, Member of Parliament for Luanda here, Dick Maung, really giving us the wish list of the leaders and the residents of Vihiga County here, from commissioning projects in as far as infrastructure isn't concerned, and also just exploiting their natural resource minerals, actually just domiciled in this particular county of Vihiga, in as far as it is a small county, but it is rich in unexploited minerals. So those, they say, will be making to the wish list of the president. Remember that the president came with his bag of goodies, but they also have those contents on their wish list. And so we expect that when the president makes his way here, he will be maybe already, we actually at the higher county hospital here, where he's expected to commission a ward here before going to other more than 5 projects here in this particular county of Vihiga. So Fathia, we shall be bringing our viewers to speed with all the developments here in Vihiga County. Fathia.
Alan, thank you so much for that. We'll be looking forward to more details in our subsequent bulletins. Now, Jehovah's Witness clergies have asked Kenyans to exercise and build a good rapport with the surrounding community to overcome the challenge of isolation in the society that have engulfed many families in the country. Speaking at Jehovah's Witness convention held in Nairobi, the clergy said many family members have been affected by mental illness due to harsh economic crisis, which has led to increased cases of suicide in the country. Now, they urge parents to practice patience and be close to their families, asking the government to find alternative ways of reducing the burden of economic hardship to Kenyans.